everyone. Are you getting a new puppy soon? Look at this table. I'm going to divide this into what I think are essential right away and then the fun stuff. So let's get started with the essentials. First of all, a crate. Now you can use the solid crate as I have here, or you can use a wire crate like you see with Snoop. He has a wire crate. The owner has put a puppy pen around it. Now, Snoop's crate in the beginning had a divider in it. Dividers are so important to keep the puppy from sleeping in too big a space. They're going to pee on one side and sleep on the other. Dividers are fine. Now, Snoop's crate does not have a divider in because he can have the whole crate. Wire crate, solid crate. That would be number one. Second, you need a puppy pen. So your puppy does not have to stay in the crate all the time. You need a puppy pen. This is a wire pen. This is 36 inches. You can see the puppy pen that Snoop is in is probably about 30 inches tall, which is fine for him. You have a taller puppy, you might need the taller pen. And I will put the links to everything below. I always buy a cup holder. In that cup holder, put a little water bowl. Then you can hook it down low where your puppy can reach it, right on the side of the puppy pen. So your puppy always has water when they're in the pen. Wire pen, or if you don't want a wire pen, if you think that's too scratchy or a problem, then there is a PVC pen. This is a Rover Pet puppy pen, PVC pipe, snaps together. You can see the video of the puppy in the Rover Pet puppy pen. Third on my list are gates. You can put one at every doorway. Keep your puppy in a safe, secure area. Helps a lot with the potty training. This is a Carlson gate, but it can be any brand. I'll put the link below. Swings open. Easy to install. If you need to keep your puppy away from an older dog because the older dog needs time to adjust to the puppy, gates are fine. If you want your kids to play in the playroom and your puppy not to be with them because you can't supervise, gates are great. Gate at every doorway until your puppy is potty trained. You have your crate, you have your puppy pen, and you have your gates. Now, I never have enough blankets. I love this one. It's got all dogs on it. It's so soft. If I was going to pick up my puppy and drive home with my puppy, I'd probably have my puppy sit on this blanket. When I get home, I love little donut beds. Something that the puppy can curl up in. Make sure that you have crate mats that go into the crate, and they're washable. Just throw them in the washing machine, throw them in the dryer, and they're good to go because you know you might have accidents. When I go into my office, I like this bed because I can put this bed near my chair and my puppy can curl up in it. But I don't want my puppy wandering around the room. So the next important thing is to make sure that my puppy is wearing a harness. Just a small little harness because my puppy is going to outgrow it very soon. A pretty little collar. Again, they're going to outgrow it really quickly. You can choose, I thought this was pretty. This is just a nice little design. Just make sure that it has a good clip for the harness. When I'm in the house, I like to let my puppy drag a house line. So it doesn't have an end on, I just cut the loop off. It won't get caught on the furniture. So they drag the house line. If I need to stop my puppy quickly, I just step on the leash. When they get a little older, I like to use a collar that is thicker. I think it's easier on the neck, and I can attach the tags too. Also, when they're older, I love the Rough Wear flag line harness. I'll put a link below to the flag line harness. There's also a Rough Wear Webmaster harness. Both of them are great harnesses, but they're expensive. And I would buy this when my puppy is not a baby puppy any longer and is almost full grown. One thing I like to have with my puppy, as far as leashes, is a training lead. I attach the training lead to the harness, and then my puppy can wander around outside. I know they can't run away, and I can practice come. So there's a little bit of a training tip. I really don't use this. This came with one of my dogs years ago. Don't feel comfortable with these. Some people like them. I'm always afraid of getting the dog or me or somebody caught on that cord. I don't use those. Potty training. What do you use? If your puppy hasn't had 2 vaccinations, you can't even take them outside to go potty. So you have a couple options. You can always take the paper disposable pads. I usually buy 100 pack so that I have plenty for my puppy. Put them in the puppy pen. Now you can also use the washable pad. If you buy the washable pad, buy at least a pack of 4 or 6, because when the pad is soiled, it has to go in your washing machine to clean it, and you'll have to have another one to put down. Now, if you don't want to use potty pads, then you can, and here's a picture of the fresh patch, the real grass that you can have, and you can put it on a balcony or put it outside your door so your puppy can learn to go outside. When you're potty training your puppy, you're going to need something to clean up the spots. Nature's Miracle, spray it on, blot it, let it dry, spray it again, and the odor is gone. Now, I found this not too long ago. This is the Carbona Oxy-powered carpet cleaner. Works great. And if a puppy throws up or pees or something, takes that stain out of the carpet. So I'm really pleased with it. Speaking of potty training, you're going to need your poop bags. These are earth rated. I like these. They also have biodegradable as well. These are really strong bags. If you have to pick up the poop, really easy to use. Just slip your hand in and pick it up, because you know you now have a puppy, so you have to clean up after them. They're really cute bags that you can attach right to your leash. Cloth, pretty little cloth bag. I'll put a couple pictures there. Whatever you like for your poop bag holder. Poochie bells. Some people say these are the greatest thing in the world. Teach their puppy to ring the Poochie bells every time they go out, and in no time their puppy is going over and ringing the Poochie bells. We're going to get to the fun stuff in just a minute. Let's talk about grooming. Shampoo. Now, your breeder may give you specific directions about what shampoo to use, comb and brush your puppy with, but this is a nice one. It's Burt Bees Hypoallergenic. It's real gentle shampoo. It's good for puppies. I don't bathe my puppies very often. I'm more likely to take this Best Shot waterless shampoo, spray a little bit onto a cloth, and when you rub it on your puppy, it makes like a foam. And then you take another cloth and dry them. So this is a waterless shampoo. And if my puppy's a little soiled or their feet are dirty, I'm more likely to use that. What do I use for grooming? If you have a really short-haired dog, you want to just go over them. This is a Zoom Groom, and you can go over them with the Zoom Groom. Now, when you're doing anything with a brush or a comb, make sure you're feeding your puppy. Give them a treat as you're brushing to help them to like it. Right. For my dogs, for the Italian Greyhounds, this is a bristle brush, and I like to just go over them with the bristle brush. That takes out the loose hair. This bristle brush won't work on a dog like Snoop. You see pictured here, he's a Coton de Tulier. Or Wilhelmina. She's a Cavapoo. So first you can use a pin brush. Now you can see the video, I'll put it above, of Kirby when I was teaching him that it was fun to be on the table to be groomed. I'll put that above. Use a pin brush. This is what's called a slicker. Now, the important thing about the slicker is that you don't have one that has really stiff, hard pins and no soft backing. See how this one goes down easily when I push on it? That's what you want. Want something with a soft backing. The one you don't want to use is this one. Somebody brought this to class one day and I said, no, you don't want that. And I kept it just for demo. It's hard. See how hard it is? And it's going to give my fingers an indent. You don't want that for your puppy. You want the soft one. So when you push on it, it goes down easily. There are different brands. Not even sure what this is. It's so old, but I love it. Now you have the slicker and you have the pin brush. After you have brushed your dog, then you take the comb and you comb it. If you have any long-haired dog, you need this type of equipment. Next, nail clippers. When you're buying nail clippers, always make sure that you buy the one with the guard. Don't buy the one that just has the guillotine. Leave these to the groomers. The one with the guard at least will not let you put your puppy's toenail in any deeper than the guard. If you are going to cut your puppy's nails, make sure you have Quick Stop. This is just a tiny little yellow powder. But if for some reason you hit a blood vessel, you have to have the Quick Stop to stop the bleeding. Like I said, sometimes trimming nails is left best to the professionals. Teeth. Now, if you have an Italian Greyhound, this is essential. The best toothbrush to use, I have found, is a toddler's toothbrush. None of the dog toothbrushes was soft enough. This one is so soft. I just bought it at CVS. It's a toddler's toothbrush, has the toothpaste with it. Don't use the toothpaste. Don't ever use human toothpaste for your puppy. Only the toothbrush. Now, the toothpaste I use is Pet Smile. That is approved by the VOHC, the Veterinary Oral Health Council. It's the only one approved. And boy, have I seen a difference in my dog since I've been using this toothpaste for the last 5 months, maybe. Big difference. Whiter teeth, no tartar collecting, great. I brush my dog's teeth every day. I know if you have a Labrador Retriever puppy, you don't need to brush them every day. If you have an Italian Greyhound puppy, you do. Anybody who has a puppy, though, needs to get your puppy used to having you put your fingers in their mouth. Take your finger, put a little bit of toothpaste on. So I would take the little bit of toothpaste and then just rub it over their mouth. Get them used to it now. So if you do have to work with your puppy brushing their teeth, they like it. Now we've talked about almost all the grooming except for a pet nail grinder. This is a Casfuy, and I'll put a link below to the grinder. I like it. It's so quiet. You can't even hardly hear it. It's got a light. I did an entire video on the Casfuy pet nail grinder. If you'd like to see it, I'll put the card above. And I love the light. You can see the nail. And then when you don't need these little guards where you can put the nail in, you can take the guard off and then you have a regular grinder with the light. My dogs are doing great with it. So that completes the grooming essentials. We also, of course, need a bowl. I like a food bowl that's not deep. Also, stainless steel. I don't ever use plastic, stainless steel or ceramic. And a little water bowl. I keep the water up on the counter and give my puppy water every time before they go outside. In addition to the water bowl that I keep on the counter, I have the one that clips on to the side of the puppy pen. Metal. Bowl goes in. I can put a little bit of water in it if I want to give my puppy water in the puppy pen. Then they can't spill it. I also have a little collapsible water bowl that is so easy, goes right with us, and if we're out somewhere, I always take my little thermos and I can give my puppy water. Dog food, I'm going to leave that up to you. As far as your breeder will send you home with some dog food, then you make the choice if you're going to stay with that dog food or if you're going to switch to something else. If you are going to switch, do it slowly. take at least a week, 10 days of changing over to the new dog food. Now we're starting to get into the fun stuff. Kongs. Anyone who's watched any of my videos knows how much I believe in the Kong. When your puppy is a tiny puppy, they should have the puppy Kong. That's softer, and it comes in all 3 sizes. If your dog is under 10 pounds, start with the small Kong. Soon, if you have a medium or large breed puppy, you will then move to the medium size Kong. This is up to 35 pounds. And when they're about 4 months old, you'll go to the large Kong, which is between 35 and 65 pounds. The puppy Kong is softer to help your puppy before they start to get in their permanent teeth. Lots of fillers for the Kongs, and you can see many videos I have of what I use to put in my Kongs. Licky mats. This is a great way for your puppy to have their meal. Some pictures of how to fill the licky mat, and my dog's loving their licky mat. Now I take their dog food, I add a little bit of pumpkin or yogurt, and I make it into a paste and I smear it on the licky mat. Great way to help your dog to take their time to eat their dinner. Here's one of my dog's favorites. It's called the Nina Ottoson Dog Brick. Here's a video of Snoop working on his dog brick. Now he just got this the day before, and he's having so much fun getting the treats out of the dog brick. The owner's using the Pure Bites chicken. Can also use the Wellness Soft Bites that break up into tiny pieces. So the dog brick is great. Here's a snuffle mat. Now you have to watch with the baby puppies that they're not going to eat the pieces of felt. A lot of dogs would love this. You set it out flat. You set it down and you put some treats in it. And you can make it into a bowl, or you can make it stay flat, put it down on the ground, and your puppy root through the snuffle mat to find the treats. Or you can use dry dog food. Those are 2 of my favorite puzzle games, and they're also great for using your puppy's brain. Because remember, physical exercise is great, but mental exercise is fantastic. This is the tricky treat, roller treat ball. And you put treats in. Here's a picture of my girls with the tricky treat ball. Rolling it, the treats come out, and they're having a great time with their roller treat ball. I spoke about treats, that you want something that is made and sourced in North America. You can see right there on the top, it says sourced and made, USA. That's what you're looking for. So I use the Wellness Bites. I use the Pure Bites chicken. I like the Crumps Natural sweet potato chips. That's what I use for my dog. There are a lot of good treats out there. Just look for the USA flag or the statement made and sourced in the USA. Whatever size bully stick you use. Now there are bully stick holders. There's one pictured right there where you actually attach the holder to the bully stick and let your dog chew it so they can't get that little piece at the end that they're going to swallow. Bully sticks are good and great if you watch your dog. Same with the twist. When my dog is chewing on this, I'm watching very careful, and if she gets down to a piece like that, we do a lot of trading with chicken and throw it away. When you get a new puppy, you need the Snuggle Puppy. Now, I don't have one here, but every home I go into, I see the Snuggle Puppy. I'm not getting a new puppy. I'm giving you a list that for you to have when you get your puppy. But that would be the first thing I would buy is a Snuggle Puppy because it has the heartbeat. It has the warmth. In olden days, before the Snuggle Puppy, we used to put in a hot water bottle wrapped in a towel so that the puppy thought they were laying next to their litter mate because it was warm. Now they have the Snuggle Puppy. Greatest thing in the world. Here's a picture of a puppy with a Snuggle Puppy. Toys are always fun. When I buy a toy, this one squeaks, I make sure that the eyes, nose, there's nothing there my puppy can bite off or chew. I love this one. This is the squirrel in the little house, and the puppy gets to pull the little ones out. Even my older dogs love this. And they pull out all the little squirrels till it's empty. And never have enough toys, right? Okay. This one I like because it crinkles. It's got the squeaker. It's got different things. It's got the nose and the ears. But it's also got that squinkle. And that's good for your puppies as well. Well, that's it. That's my list that I tell people are essential and then fun and essential for a new puppy. What is on your list? Can you leave a comment as to what I forgot, what you think is essential for your puppy? I'll put some videos above so that you can see the dogs playing with the different toys. Thank you. Please remember, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. Bye from Joyce at Diamond Dog Training. Bye-bye.